King, I thought you knew this was a thing.
Tonight's episode of Mysteries of Mind
that's why you invited him. You're not going to hear talking. You're just going to hear
series, Mysteries of Missatucky.
And then maybe an odd shit. Where's the Kleenex?
John J. George. And now, Mysteries of Missatucky.
This here's PBS serving Blemish, Missatucky, Whitewall, and the whole Bubonic County.
Well, howdy. This is John J. George, John George, and you're listening to a new show that we've got on here on the Arts and Entertainment channel called Mysteries of Missatucky, where we study the bizarre, the weird, and the unique that happens in Missatucky every day. We've got some exciting stuff coming for you today, so let's get into the first bit here. I'll get my co-host out here. Come on over, Billy Bob.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm just ready to learn some science.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Well, that's good, because our first is Mysteries of Science. That's our first segment. Some scientific strangeness and oddities have come through.
Oh, that was my best subject in school. I got a whole D-.
Wow, that's the highest grade I've ever had in my entire year, too, and that was in basket weaving.
Yep, my mother, grandmother, and sister, same person, all gave me high marks, and I got to put my grades on the refrigerator. Icebox.
Well, that's what good thing about homeschooling is you don't really have to go far to get those high grades onto the icebox, is it?
It was human anatomy.
Oh, we ain't going to that. But speaking of human anatomy, tonight's first story is a strange one about the one-eyed man from Missatucky. And bringing that to you is our on-the-spot reporter, Joey Joe Shabadoo. Joey?
Yep, sir. Get cut with my pants down. Hey, how's it going, man? Me, Joey. How y'all doing?
Ain't all doing too bad. Now, Joey Joe, I'm not going to call you Joey. Joey, I understand that you came across a man with only one eye in the center of his forehead. Is that true?
That be true, and I spit in it.
Well, can we see it? We're here for the Mysteries of Science. We want to explore the scientific reasoning behind one eyeball.
Oh, yep, all right. Hold on 1 second. Let me just put my pants on here, and I'll take you over to the cage, where I have him, locked him up right and tight there. Over here. Here he is. Here he is in this cage.
Let me out of here, man. Let me out of here.
Wow, is that really one eye?
No. They put this patch over my eye. I just want to get out of here. I came for gas.
What a mystery of science. Well,
I thought I told you to shut up, boy.
Oh.
Look how he responds to his prodding. Oh.
That's definitely a strange creature.
We should all get sticks and start poking it. I like to see what a one-eyed monster does.
Well, yeah, that's a good scientific experiment. Kids at home, if you can find yourself a one-eyed monster, the best thing you need is a large pointed stick, a cage, and a monster. That's all you need for this experiment, and basically what you do is try to see the tolerance of pain on a monster by poking it with a large pointed stick, as we will see here. Now, Joey, you go ahead and start doing that.
Well, all right, here you go. How about a little bit of this?
You can have my money.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
Squeal.
That squealing ain't loud enough. Squeal louder.
Yeah.
Woo.
That was exciting.
Oh, man, one-eyed monsters sure are funny critters.
Yeah, that's true. That's one of the many mysteries.
Yeah, if it has a baby, how about you send it my way? I want to raise my one-eyed monster of my own.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, these one-eyed monsters, where do they come from? What do they want? We don't know. It's one of those mysteries of science. Could be the moon.
Or Mars.
Could be Detroit. We don't know. Could be just some guy passing through. We don't know. We don't care. It's a mystery.
And that's Joey signing out.
Goodbye, Joey, and thank you for that mystery. Hoo-wee! That was some scary mystery. Did you see that one-eyed man?
Huh. Are you telling me? I want one of those things as a pet. Speaking of pets, we should move on to the next mystery. You know what's cute, cuddly, furry, 6'5", and eats people?
No, what?
Bigfoot.
That's right. Boggy Creek's own Bigfoot. And you know who's out hunting that day in and day out? Because we get sightings all the time. But the one person that you can come and see who's actually looking for that is our own super hunter, Hugh Jass. Let's call Hugh Jass and find out what he has to say. Hey, Hugh Jass, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine. And horses, everybody knows I'm the one man who has actually bagged Bigfoot.
That's right. He kicked him right in the nuts.
I am the authority on it. We're here. But let me show you this. Speaking of science, we're here at the water tower in Blemish, Mississippi, where I'm about to recreate one of Galileo's most famous experiments to prove that gravity works. I've got myself here on top of the tower.
You're going to pee in the tank, are you?
No, I got myself a pig and a cow right here on top of the tower.
Right.
Now notice I'm going to push both of them off at the same time. We would expect, of course, the pig being the smaller of the two, he would be the one to hit the ground last.
That's right.
But we're going to try this experiment anyway.
Okay.
I predict the pig floats in midair.
I think you may be right. Let's just find out. So here, let me get behind Bossy. Got one hand behind Bossy. All right, now I'm going to push here, and push the. There they go. And they're going Jesus Christ.
Beef and bacon.
I really want a double bacon hamburger.
Right on top of Miss Sutherland down there. I'm sorry, Miss Sutherland. Sorry about the mess. I hope you can get home okay.
That's okay. It's another day's work.
You know, Miss Sutherland's one of half of the viewers that we have out there, and you can't be injuring her now. I mean, come on. What are you thinking?
Well, anyway, did we notice which one hit the ground first?
No.
I was looking at something else when it happened. So I guess we have to go get a couple of more and try it out.
Well, now hold on a second. Before you do that, I have to say one thing. I'm offended what you did there, and I think you've offended many of our viewers out there because you mentioned Galileo. And we know that is heretical science. That is not real science. It goes against the entire Aristotelian philosophy, which we have lived and died by since the time of the Bible, 6,000 years ago. So bringing that kind of voodoo, strange science up is wrong. Next thing you know, he'll be talking about how the planets orbit the sun or some other stuff, and we know,
flat.
Everything.
We all know it's flat too.
That's true, especially in the flatlands.
Yep, according to the science of Captain John Dingus.
That's right.
Captain
Dingus, the only man to sail over the edge of the earth. God rest his soul.
Yep. He went down that muddy creek and never came back. I knew he fell down the edge of the earth.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Enough of this hard science. Let's get to the science of entertaining. Bigfoot. What do you got on him this week?
Okay, Bigfoot. There have been 12 Bigfoot sightings this week, just over at the Fnortner place.
Yeah.
At least 12 sightings. Every time Miss Fnortner looks outside, she's been seeing the Bigfoot hanging around the outhouse there in the back.
What, watching her?
Every so often. About a dozen times in the past week, she's been noticing Bigfoot, especially the sounds coming from the outhouse itself. She swears it's the call of the Bigfoot. Now, some of her neighbors are saying...
I understand there's a horrific smell and odor attached to Bigfoots. Is that true?
That's right. You can smell a Bigfoot long before you see him or you spot his footprints.
Exactly. Oh, my gosh. It's like they call him skunk ape in some places. You know that. That's true.
That is so true. That is so
well,
true.
It reminds me that Mr. Fnortner also has a horrible stench to him. So you'd think he'd overpower the scent of the Bigfoot.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a mating lure or something. You never know.
Now that makes sense now. So basically, Mr. Fnortner basically attracts Bigfoots with his own, horrible stench.
He's on to something. One time I didn't shower for 3 weeks, and Miss Jessup down the street would not leave me alone. Boy.
That's a funny thing you should say that, because Miss Jessup's been dead for 22 years.
Yeah, that's why she was so easy to pick up.
Well, you know how she is.
Anyway, I've been setting the Bigfoot traps all out around the outhouse. And,
okay, for our listeners,
did call.
Hold on for a second here. I just want to interrupt. For our listeners' sake, explain and describe what a Bigfoot trap is.
Well, essentially, it's kind of like a bear trap, except because the Bigfoot's got such big feet, it's a lot bigger.
So it's like a giant bear trap.
Yeah, exactly.
You mean like the one that caught that car the other week?
Exactly.
Hey, come to think of it, that's where that one-eyed man came from too, isn't it?
Yeah, we actually tried a big hooking thing hanging over it. We hang a hook off one of the cranes, and we load it up with Bigfoot chow, hoping we'll hook him.
Yeah, fishing for Bigfoot. Bigfoot pro fishing.
Oh, that reminds me. We got to put a plug in there for the Matador Bigfoot chow. Matador Bigfoot chow, the only chow that Bigfoot will eat.
And it's safe for kids, dogs, pigs, hamsters, ants, and snakes, too.
And coincidentally enough, it's made from the same things.
Yup.
Well, before I'm going to have to wrap this up now, I want to tell you next week we'll be talking about the nosy cobra.
Ooh.
Yep. It's the terrible cousin of the chupacabra down Mexico way, except the nosy cobra, in your sleep, he comes along and sucks the snot out of your nose.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
I told you he's a lot more terrible than Bigfoot.
Wow.
Good guy. He's a lot more terrible than the chupacabra. Yep, the nosy cobra.
Yeah, and Bigfoot too.
Also known as the snot sucker.
Whew. Science makes some scary creatures.
Yes,
that's true.
Does.
Yeah.
I can't wait to dissect them.
And eat them.
Yep, it was good eats.
Well, that's your weekly Bigfoot update. I think we have our sightings up to 20.
It's time for Reefer Madness.
Formerly, tell your children.
Or How America Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bong.
Oh, nice.
I'll get it.
I don't either, but it's okay. So, am I coming through clear?
To me you are.
Murph?
You're just a little quiet on my end, but if Doc can hear you just fine, then don't worry about me.
I'm confused about the thing.
You are quieter than Murphy, but I hear you both just fine. So maybe my volume's just really high or something.
How about now?
Oh, that's better.
Wow, that was different.
That's called gain. Alright, so welcome to...
Like the detergent?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you just down a bottle? Should we call police?
Alright, the incidents and characters portrayed in this motion picture are purely fictional. Any similarities to any occurrences are obviously fake.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. We are streaming, my friend.
So the motion picture we're about to witness might startle us?
Yes.
It would not have been possible otherwise to sufficiently empathize with the frightful toll of the new drug menace, which is destroying the youths of America in an alarmingly
I'm sorry, did you just say
numbers.
youths?
Marijuana is that drug, a violent narcotic. Is it?
An unspeakable scourge. Real
public enemy. Number one.
Its first effect is sudden and violent and uncontrollable laughter.
I like that.
Space expands.
This actually makes it sound really good.
Slows down almost.
I think I'm gonna try it now.
I know. I actually kind of want to try this.
You see, they miss out the one thing that really puts people off of marijuana is the stink. It smells like skunk.
I thought it was the insatiable hunger.
It's the dank. The diggity dank.
I like the incurable insanity it causes.
Incurable insanity. Are they like mistaking marijuana with acid?
Based upon actual research.
If the stark reality will make you think, will make you aware that something must be done to wipe out this ghastly menace.
I like
this
how
picture will not have failed in its purpose. Because
instead of bolding things, they just make them in cursive.
Because the dread marijuana may be reaching forth next for your son, your daughter, or yours, or you.
Or your Pringles.
News on the march.
Extra, marijuana sucks.
The film Frito-Lay did not want you to see.
Dope peddlers caught in high school. What's a marijuana flat made of anyway? Is it just marijuana?
Are they spelling this correctly?
I don't know. Hey, join the dope fight.
Join this dope fight.
It's a meeting tonight. School?
Come here, learn! Maybe not in that order, but, you know.
The subject? Tell your children.
You and all other school parent groups about the country.
Yes?
These are actually all elementary school kids. Child actors were not common back then.
Compulsory education on the subject of narcotics in general.
You know, this is a great shot. It really is. There's nothing like the back of that guy's neck. Oh, go back to the other shot.
Go back. Go back.
For a nationwide campaign by you to demand by law such.
I bet if he looks up at the sun, those glasses will cause, like, you know, his eyes to burn out from the magnification of the light. Like
I think
ants.
Isn't that the Nazi whose face melts off in Indiana Jones?
Yeah, because he looked at the sun.
Well, that's because he smoked the weed.
Have you guys smoked the dope?
He rolled a doobie, as the children say nowadays.
Franklin tells America about the troubles of drug use.
Which are daily combating the traffic.
So is anyone actually interested in what this guy's saying?
No.
Hey,
he's kind of ugly looking.
Hey, I heard Tommy likes Jane, but Jane's not liking him. But
Why
he's
does he
gonna
have
ask
a
back to the
banker's
prom
lamp?
anyways.
Why does he have a
Jane's a
banker's
toast.
lamp on his desk?
I've received a letter of vital importance from a member of the
That's where he stashes his weed.
Stop
We don't even
bugging me. Oh.
We don't have kids, and we were invited to this. I don't understand.
Suppression of the use of marijuana and of the forces lurking behind it.
Actually, this is
are
the
most
first
important
comment
job
section.
this department
You
is now
suck.
engaged in. At the outset of this letter,
Oh man, they're so bored they're even taking a phone call in there.
there is a powerful agency. I speak of the School Parent Association of this country, which can be invaluable.
That phone ring was after the time period.
I'm being
I like
apropos.
I like this guy's thermos.
The weed marijuana is grown in
That's where he keeps his liquor,
That's my thermos of
which is
weed.
much safer than weed.
I think my stuff's
Yeah.
kicking in because this is kind of shaky.
marijuana was found behind a tenement.
Wow, now that is the cheapest grow up I've ever seen.
Being cultivated.
Oh, it's just crabgrass, guys. It's just crabgrass.
And sold in schools
We're gonna have to take
and
this
at
in and
government army posts
inspect it
in and
really
around New
closely.
York.
This was some junk buds, so they just decided to burn it.
And made into
I'm glad they're actually showing everyone the process of how to actually roll a joint.
Actually, it's a lot better than using your fingers.
prepared for its market.
You shouldn't do it like this, but
Sale of marijuana
this is how it's done.
even more difficult.
This is how you do it. This is the easiest way.
Traffic in drugs such
This
as
is it's like showing people how to cook meth. Like seriously, like
To show you what not to do, here's how to do it.
Look,
in the heels of shoes, women's shoes
especially women's
because the
shoes.
drugs can be secreted.
So why would they hide?
Who'd want to eat secreted
Hollow
drugs?
Shaving brushes are another medium.
Wait,
Was
those
it
are
a
just
pill?
pills?
All centers
Is that weed pills?
Yeah, marijuana in pill form.
are convenient hiding places. The value of drugs thus
jeez, nowadays we just hide them in cornfields.
Wow, so marshmallows were illegal back then, eh?
It was concealed in an apparently harmless shipment of
Of
35
booze.
barrels of olive oil.
Oh God!
The drug was burned in the incinerator of the Bureau
No,
of
don't do
Grazing
that. You're going to make the entire
And
neighborhood high.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Even the
Smoking out there. What are those bricks of?
is the menace of
Weed!
I think it's actually Jenga bits. They just want to get rid of it.
Oh.
We'll not have Jenga in this town. It's the devil's game.
believe that the facts have been exaggerated. Let me tell you of something that happened right here in our own city. You probably read about
Wake
the
me up
case.
when it's over.
However, I'll give you the real facts behind the case.
After I tell
There
these
was an
bullshit
apartment
facts.
near one of
Now.
our
Yeah.
high schools.
Sir, I'm
I love
falling
it.
asleep. Can I have some coffee from your mug thermos over there?
Dun, dun, dun.
So, how do we take full effect of this visual medium? Well, we just have a guy talking to camera for 45 minutes.
And then have Ward Cleaver come home to his wife. June, I'm getting upset with you. Sleeping all day and whatnot.
Sleeping all day.
How do you
Yeah.
walk through the middle of that double bed?
Come on, May, get
He's a
up.
ghost.
What time is it?
Time to get up and give this place a going over. Looks like the
All you
Marines
do
have
is
landed.
wake and bake it. Smoke
Time
doobies.
enough to take over the Marines and the Navy.
Oh, she
better get on the
what?
job.
But she did both the
Some of the
Marines
kids may be
and the
up this
Navy?
afternoon.
Gross.
Oh, Jack, we can get
She
along.
Are you quite listening to those Fish albums?
Oh, why don't you keep your lip? You're always squawking about something.
Yeah,
Static
stop
on
your
radio.
squawking and whatnots. Let's go get high. Yeah, that place is a mess. Look, there's like 2 stockings and that's about it.
I wish these were tie-dye.
Man, this scene is really effective.
Well, it is for the perverts in the audience. Meanwhile,
No one will be seated while the lady puts her stockings on.
Uh-oh, better hide those well-packaged drugs.
It was like a brick of dynamite.
It is. Al-Qaeda, the early years.
Snorting gunpowder.
Yep, back to us.
Oh, you sassy thing, you. Meanwhile, the exciting door opening scene occurs.
That's what the weed makes you do.
Did he just say greetings?
Salutations.
Many felicitations to you all. Come and have my weed. Partake.
In my house, we say Merry Christmas, sir. Thank you.
No, we say marijuana. Look at the mess of the place. There's a pillow in the middle of that floor. Oh,
don't you have floor pillows?
Oh dear. That's salacious.
Yeah? They're old enough to know what they're doing.
Yeah, like 30 or 40.
What you bring up here?
All right, all right. Listen, I'm gonna blow.
Where are you going?
Reefer Madness. Come for the nudity. Stay for the overhanded politics.
Oh, I wish you'd lay off those kids.
That's in all the advertisements. Just somebody talking on. I want to come here. Let's watch this movie about drugs and sex.
I've got to go grease my head. Let's go.
Grease my head. Is that another word for applying lotion?
Yeah. Yep. Stop school crossings! We don't like them!
Down with school crossings. You'd think the police wouldn't protest school crossings, but you're wrong.
This was a thinly veiled school crossing protest film.
Once again, the oldest students in the world head off to high school.
No, this is 5th grade, man.
By the way, Ralph, I'm sort of giving a little party Saturday afternoon over at my...
Sort of giving a party.
I'm sort of giving a little party.
Who are you going to give
By
it to?
sort of giving a little party means I'm inviting you, no one else.
Make sure to bring your best tie.
Hi, kid. Fine, Jack, and you? Oh, great. Where you heading? Oh.
Over to the drugstore.
Hey, how do you like that?
What?
Kids having fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it or not.
That's the one I was telling you about.
Which one? The car?
The hussy.
Nice.
The car?
I don't know why you want to make
The young boy?
That door?
That door? The sign that says stop school crossings?
The police officer. I don't know. There's no point of reference.
You are literally staring at anything across the street.
Well, I only kind of say hello to them. I don't go around with them.
That's right. I don't go around with no boys. I just say hello to them. Your posture and you. How to sit properly in the backseat of a car.
Oh, hello, Ralph. You know my brother Jimmy, don't you?
How are you? Well, I'd like you to meet a
Wow,
And,
she's his
quite-
chauffeur. Home,
Take
Jane.
me to the Piggly Wiggly.
Why don't you come along?
Toot day
We have a date
sweet.
to play a set of doubles. Or you can play anytime. Come on, we'll have some laughs.
Come on. We'll have some giggle weed and laugh our heads off.
Can I go along with you? Sure. Hey, I'll see you at dinner, sis.
Why? I gotta hang out with these two older men for no reason. What's the
Did he say I'll see you at dinner, tits?
sis.
See your dinner, tits.
Oh, she has two sets.
That's what he calls his sister.
Her either that or she's got what? Okay, why are we looking at this point of view?
Yeah.
Well, you know. Oh, hello.
You know why. That's what the weed makes you do.
Welcome to Ass Cam.
Makes you want that booty.
Grandpa and friends party
Yeah,
down.
Why are they doing ragtime? This is the 30s.
Well, you know they're high. They don't. Time slows down. Remember.
Oh.
To them, it is the beginning of the century.
Oh.
Boy, he really swings out hot with him. That's a jive. You want to dance?
Wow, what a jive!
Man, I don't understand a single word those kids are saying.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
out of
modern,
touch.
Modern children nowadays.
That lingo is way beyond mine.
Are they at the local soda joint? Look at
What's
the
he
guy.
doing? He's trying to like throw her to the floor.
Yeah, it's like, where did he learn to dance?
This is the most boring party next to your little get-togethers.
To be fair, if you're gonna get absolutely blitzed, like doing it at an ice cream shop's not a bad place.
Look, I swear, he's trying to throw her to the floor and she's resisting him. Ah, look
Hey,
at that
Susie.
guy. He's a sap. Eraserhead, the greatest piano player yet. Oh. Boo!
And I'm dead.
Boo!
I don't get. Is this supposed to be bad or good? What's happening?
This is like a karaoke bar in the 1930s.
So it's like what they're. Is this like sinful and evil what they're doing, or is that like good? Like I can't tell.
I don't know. Wait. Okay, he's having a nice cigarette. Okay, dude, you gotta hold it in. No.
Yeah, Bill Clinton, you have to inhale.
There we go.
Well, take it in, blow it out. Take it in, blow it out. I make myself dizzy doing that. Okay, now there's no music. This guy's a little twitchy, isn't he?
Why can't we go now?
I'm pretty sure he's not smoking weed. I'm pretty sure he's smoking crack.
You want to come, don't you, Jimmy?
Oh, sure.
Wow, that guy is just easily swayed by the latest skirt. Well, they had a good time there, and now they're going to go without paying. What the heck?
My book!
Oh, silly me.
I gotta go get to my shift at the candy store.
Well, I'm glad we saw that scene. That set up everything.
Don't you want to learn something about running?
Like, you think about it, we could have transitioned to this scene and ignored that scene altogether.
We could have.
And not have missed a thing.
That is something that could have happened.
But you see how dorky this guy is, though, just from dropping his book.
Yeah, what a square. He's all rough around
she'd
the
been
edges.
waiting. She'd just been waiting for them to come home all this time.
She was right at that door, staring out the window.
Oh, thank God. We gotta be here any minute.
I know you can't study on empty stomachs.
Fred Astaire in his first role.
She will too, Mrs. Lane.
Notice how nice and white this family is before the weed kicks in.
Before we do that math, how about reading some of this? It's swell.
What is it?
Don't you like it? You know, when I study this, I kind of think of you.
It sure looks like a drawing of a penis.
The world's
It
first
is.
dick pic.
It is a drawing of a penis.
Oh, God.
It is my
No. Please, you couldn't act before. Now do you think you can pretend you can act?
How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night. Like soft
Lover's tongue by night.
I don't understand a thing I'm saying, so I will put an affectation to my voice.
I was like, what?
Shall I send to thee?
Oh, wait, what
creepy,
more?
Mom.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years.
I love watching these children act like a couple of 13-year-olds in love.
You're supposed to applaud, Mom. That's the average thing to do in these movies. Oh, no, that's why they showed it. It was a setup.
Oh.
That was it was Chekhov's fountain.
What a hilarious and timely gag.
Oh, God.
What a doofus.
Hello, son.
Whoa.
Here's some Werther's originals.
That's his father? Isn't that his grandfather?
Meet me in the van after work.
Men,
Oh,
men
Mom's
back then
getting
just
it on
kept
with him,
going.
too.
He was not. I saw him out walking with his girl. Bill's got a girl. Got a girl.
He was smoking the weed.
Wow. You'd think a 30-year-old man wouldn't feel so bad when people say he's got a girl.
He's got a girl.
Mom, Mom, tell him to stop telling me I have a girl.
Girl's got cooties. Okay, this is
This
just
house is
wrong.
enormous.
And
This is an
weird.
open concept house. Yeah, throw him out the window.
Don't tear my arm out of its socket.
Didn't say Bill had a swell girl.
Gee,
Wow.
must be love. She'd have to be swell for you to like her.
What's swollen about her?
Like you want something. Come on, what is it?
Well, it's my model airplane. It won't work.
Okay, so who's the worst actor in this scene?
You can fix
The dad.
Yeah, because he's playing because he didn't realize he thought he was playing the grandfather.
Oh, you mean the one that made out with his son?
And right now is taking a quick. Oh,
Oh, I thought someone just got shot.
yeah.
Look at this dapper young lad. The pre-reefer.
Her mother wanted her to go to the dressmaker.
I can't wait till the plot starts.
Must be getting grown up.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening right now. I'm just watching
So
1930s middle-class white families chatting.
now remember, this is an old guy relating this story to everybody in that room.
Yeah. Do we need all of these details, sir?
And then Bob fell into the thing because he was high. No, he just did. We're not getting to that point yet.
And then they sensually kissed. Why are you telling us this?
Why is his father hugging him again? Don't worry, that comes later in the
Right.
story.
Nobody leave. I'm not done. You cannot leave till I'm done with this story.
Why is that guy wearing a curtain?
Hello, Blanche.
That's a good question.
No, I mean 1 soda and 1 root. How's Meg?
Oh, she's fine. We're going up to her apartment later.
We need more soda shops.
How come this place smells like skunk?
Nothing like a bunch of 30-year-olds hanging out at the soda shop.
Getting high.
Getting high at the soda shop.
Well, I don't know. I really.
Bars are for sissies.
Oh, there's our friend again.
Kramer!
Is he gonna say something racist now? Okay.
Oh, this is just too wild. This is getting risque for me, guys. I gotta.
Are they having
my
a
eyes for
seizure?
second.
It's a seizure or something, right?
The seizure party.
We all get the bad weed and shake around the room for an hour or two.
Yeah, come on in.
Look, we've got a radio on everything. I don't know if I like this party. It's not swell.
Yeah, they're having too much fun.
My first experience with a fully clothed orgy.
Will you guys get out of here? I've been sleeping all afternoon and I don't need this.
Meg, this is Bill Harper. He's okay.
Just okay?
Nice introduction. He's okay.
Yeah, stellar review.
Yes. He's like a 2.5 star.
There's a new one in the bay.
Yeah.
Shh, I'm putting some salt on my joint.
All right.
Not bad. I didn't think we had that.
So it's like, oh, that party going on there. I better eat my breakfast.
I bet you there's a body in that icebox.
Absolutely.
More smoke. You better run over and get some.
We need more
Why
smokes.
couldn't you find that out when I was here this morning? Now I've got my car in the shop.
Oh no.
Oh man.
How is this dilemma going to get solved?
With Reefer!
Doodle-doo-doo-doo, Reefer power. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Okay. So far, reefer parties are kind of lame.
You've got a car, haven't you? Well, yeah.
Were they actually smoking in that? Like, that just looked like people dancing and having fun.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you know, dancing and having fun is a sin too.
We've only watched one person smoke, and it wasn't weed, it was crack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, what? Teenagers make out? What is
Whoa.
this? Some kind of
What is
human
happening?
society?
Okay, what's he doing with his hands there?
He's clearly uncomfortable with what he's feeling.
Here we are.
What are they? People? Like, what is going on here?
Why are human beings acting this way?
I never forget you.
Why do teenagers with hormones make out? This is unreal.
Oh, here.
Repression. That is the word of the age.
But those smell like skunk. Yeah, wow. Who cares about inhaling? I just like the smell. Wow, these guys make smoking
This guy's giving
hot
me
look
eyes.
not cool. Ooh, the important zoom. It was at this moment that Bobby realized he didn't know how to smoke.
Will. I'll just take a puff of it.
Oh, wow! I'm so high. He must have read the script. This movie's gonna end stupid.
Just be a minute, kid.
I'm just going to my local weed store. It's medicinal.
I have glaucoma.
Oh, he's all hooked on his weed. Really? In public? Where are you at? Toronto?
Oh, phone's ringing. It actually looked like he was going for his phone at that point.
Hello, Jack. Hi, boss. How's business?
Mm.
Better every day.
Set design 101.
Wow! We have nothing to coat the walls, so we're just going to put a few clipboards back there. Throw a desk with papers and a typewriter, and we're good.
Is that the police department?
All right, there we are.
No, it's the weed department.
Wow, this is a family-run grow-up.
This looks like some guy came in off the streets and quickly threw together a desk and was like, "Hey, don't worry, this is the weed department."
Wow, that must be doing really good. That's an adding machine he's got there.
This was the bathroom yesterday. Yeah, well, it's the weed department today.
1 + 2 + 3. That's 4 weeds we sold.
I'm so glad you two guys came in to talk to me. I really needed someone to block that huge light over there.
I'm starting to sweat.
A young Gene Hackman as the Weed Man.
Hey, King, there's your phone.
Hey.
So long.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's nice talking to you. Bye.
Awkward turtle.
I only wish you had a couple of kids so I could get out.
What?
Whoa!
Have sex with
Whoa!
So he can molest. What's going on here?
This is getting really personal.
Well, this was an important pivotal scene. That's 3, 4, 5 weed.
We've now sold 5 weed.
Ooh, Jaguar!
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Let's go, Jack. I'm red hot. Better be careful how you drive it. The first thing you know, you'll be ice cold.
Yeah, you're high, dude.
I don't understand.
Nobody gets that worked up with.
Woo!
Hey,
That's
Terry
the funny
Rooney's in Any Old Love.
Take it easy, kid.
You driving like you're high.
I was going to say, driving eyes like this, but the opposite.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah, just gonna go slow.
You would imagine.
I would imagine.
No.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh no! I slipped and fell in front of that car.
Bravo, bravo.
Like, that looks like more like drunk driving than it does
Yes.
high driving.
Well, old man Murphy's dead now. Means Murphy will never be born.
No!
The timeline's being affected.
Away.
You're a victim of the weed.
If only the U.S. legislator could have stopped this.
Man, she is just feeding this. She's putting plate upon plate on the table for this girl.
That's because she doesn't want her daughter to look thinner than her. Sort of a passive-aggressive thing.
Fatten up, dear.
Fatten up, dear. Or the weed will get you. It's our only defense against weed is weight gain.
Whoa. Who fell?
Just me. It's alright. I was having too much weed.
Ha!
How you doing, bud? Oh, I've got a weed hangover.
He said, bud.
What have I got to worry about?
Why don't you tell me?
Well, for Pete's sake, don't start to cross-examine me.
I just ran over old man Murphy. Oh.
Don't let Mother see you like that.
You know, she doesn't like emotions or anything.
We're Irish. We don't talk about our feelings.
Meanwhile, at the Department of Weed,
Wow, that's a big department.
the Federal Offices of Bureau of Investigation of Weed.
Oh, the FOBI.
There is an awful lot of the narcotics.
Oh, look, he brought himself into the story
Not
now.
only in my school, but all
Well, he's-
over the city.
They've moved up in the world. This set has pictures.
Some way to put an end to it.
Of course, I agree with you, Dr. Carroll.
Okay, so Dr. Carroll is
Do you
telling the
realize
story
that
where he
marijuana
brought
is
himself
not
into
like
the
other
story
forms of
talking to
dope?
another person,
You see, it grows wild in almost
Yes.
every state
which
of the
is
Union.
who's going to tell us
Therefore,
about
there is
weed.
practically no interstate commerce in the drug. As a result, the government's hands are tied. And frankly, the only
Government
cure
bondage.
is a widespread campaign in education.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
all right to talk about education, Mr. Wyatt.
No,
But we
education,
educate
not
the population
education.
until the public is sufficiently aroused.
Yeah, seriously, did you take an English course? Or were you smoking too much weed?
Did he ask if the public is being aroused?
In the Washington office of the Narcotics Division, scarcely filled a small folder like this.
Oh, dear.
Today, they fill.
Have you ever considered that every one of those kids has glaucoma? And every single one of those kids needs that?
All these devoted to marijuana records.
Before that, it was just only people we didn't care about who smoked it.
Here is an
Now
example.
the white children are smoking it. We're worried.
16-year-old lad, apprehended in the act of staging a holdup.
A lad.
16 years old and a marijuana addict.
An addict.
Here is a most tragic case. Yes, I remember. Just
I
a
was
young
born.
boy.
Oh.
Under the influence of the drug, he killed his entire family with an axe.
Whoa.
That's some
What?
powerful weed, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's taking some sort. He's mixing some sort of hallucinogens with.
The weed made me do it.
Really? Because normally we find you on the corner just kind of sitting giggling to yourself, covered in Cheeto dust.
It was definitely the weed.
West Virginia, wasn't it? Yes. And there are
Oh
hundreds
boy,
of
am I high. Hack, 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 hack.
every day.
Boy, am I really high on the
I'd
weed.
like to
Hack, hack,
take these
hack.
records, if I may. I feel they would be of invaluable assistance to me in combating the evil in my school. You're very welcome, Dr. Carroll.
No, you're welcome. Ooh.
Thanks for calling me here to talk about Amway.
Sit down, Bill.
Then I talked to Bill. Is this story going to end? What's the point of this story?
What is it? You were always a fine student.
Why are you sitting so far from me? Come on to this side of the desk.
I guess the work is getting a little harder, Dr. Carroll.
No, it isn't that.
It's just high.
But of course I can't unless you let me.
With these spectacles, I can see right through your lies.
Nothing, Dr. Carroll.
And your clothes. They're X-ray specs, and they really work.
I like that
Honest with me.
checkered suit. What do they call that?
Crap
pattern.
Checker? I have no clue.
Super cool.
I'm going to ask you
I love his shoulder pads. It makes him look manly.
and I'd like to have a straightthrought answer.
Yes.
Yes, I am wearing a bow tie.
Are you sure those are your shoulder pads? Are you sure he's not a mutant?
Sorry, I was just playing football and I had to throw my suit on over top. Well, I am high right
Oh,
now.
sir, I haven't, Dr. Carroll. Well, that is, you see, I'm worried about something at home.
Oh, worried about something at home, are you? You
worried
can't
my parents-
fool me.
My parents need to start smoking weed, but they refuse to. They're under some sort of weird delusion that it causes hallucination.
Mainly those things that they see walking around the house telling them that weed's not good for them. Ooh.
They went to a 12-hour seminar from some guy who told a story about how weed fed.
It's your cheesecake brought to you now. That was for the perverts in the audience. I remember when Mom gets drunk. It's embarrassing.
When charades gets out of hand.
I mean, this just looks like they're having, it's really stupid fun, but it looks like they're just having fun. I don't
Like, honestly, like, drunk people do worse things than this.
Well, I think these
Like,
people
hit people.
You know, you're a good-looking guy. You don't really have to waste your money on the weed.
Didn't take that new kid long to catch on.
Oh, where's the body? No, just a head.
That is a fridge.
You're feeding me, can't you see?
You can fit at least 3 children in there.
All I do in every scene is come in and eat, and you complain.
You don't
and then I
refrigerate
leave.
your weed? I'm making pot brownies. The safe way to consume marijuana.
Oh, domestic discord in the marijuana house. Uh-oh. No, they're going... That guy's
That kid's having fun?
He's an idiot.
As long as this is consensual, I see no problems here.
Yep. Well, there will be a problem when they decide which bed they're going to stain. Oh, okay, so they're going to do the lounge instead.
Oh my god! What is happening?
He's not sure. She's like my mom. Do I or don't I? I'm too high to care.
King, you might want to move your mouse away from the...
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why? I'm far away from my mouse. Why?
No, your mouse.
My mouse? Well, that's not my mouse. Sorry, I was playing with my cap. There we go.
Your cursor is just hanging out.
Is it?
Well, this movie just got a whole lot more entertaining.
You don't actually see that in the stream, so...
You'll cut it out.
Too bad.
Good morning, Miss.
You won't see it at all. Because...
Oh, my bad.
We're tracing a hit and run.
I just broke the fourth
Someone
wall.
caught the license
That's
number
all right.
plate of the accident, but
Dare
they're
you?
quite right.
So we're checking all numbers like it, and yours is one of them.
Well, I'll try to help you.
You remember what you did on the 20th?
We're the fun police, and it sounds like people are having too much fun here.
For Mother's birthday.
Oh no, this is happening at the other side of town.
Because I left school and went directly to the dressing
We're the
room.
Buzzkill Brigade.
I was there all afternoon.
Say, what's that smeared all over your car?
No,
Oh, that's old man Murphy.
I had the car all afternoon myself.
Well, thanks, miss. Sorry to have troubled you.
Tell me, was the person killed?
Yes.
Fortunately, he wasn't, but that's still no excuse for him.
Unfortunately, he wasn't. That's still not an excuse for running him over. Okay, we're back into the closet set, I see.
Has Jimmy Lane been here today?
What's it to you,
He
dame?
was in. He went over to May's place. You know where that is.
Hand him a 5 and he'll tell you more.
He was going to wait for me here, so he didn't give me May's address. Are you sure Jimmy didn't leave any message for me? Mary?
Yeah, he said he doesn't wanna.
No, he didn't. But I guess you're okay.
Want some
I'll
drugs?
write it down for you.
Would you like some drugs?
It is a drugstore. Meanwhile, that was terrible. Do that over again.
Is Jimmy here?
Okay, we'll keep this take.
I think he went out to take Agnes home, but he'll be right back. Come in and sit down, Mary.
I think he's taking Agnes home right now in the other room. What happened to the party?
Who's the new kid just came in?
I don't know, but I got a whole plate of weed. I don't know. What does he got there?
You just want to eat this weed? You want to eat this weed with me?
Every scene this guy's in, he's eating.
I made weed sandwiches.
There's a weed sickle from the freezer.
I'm trying different things. This is how pop brownies were invented.
Okay, so they mistaken weed for alcohol, obviously.
Yeah, a lot of what's happening, like the reckless driving, etc., is what happens when you get too drunk.
So the makers of this film were trying to do an anti-alcohol film, but Prohibition failed, so they were like, okay, let's find something else to ruin.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Do you smoke?
Are you sure Jimmy will be
Are you smoking yet?
Any minute.
Come on, get high. Wow, this tastes not like cigarettes at all, and... I forgot who I am. What's my
This is some dank bud you got.
Smoke up so I can take advantage
It's
of
like,
you.
how do you... Okay, shouldn't be seeing this scene. Oh, shoo.
It's a pre-code.
She's aged like 20 years.
That's what happens when you smoke the weed.
Meanwhile, Billy's
trying to see how far up his pants can go. Turns out so far it's to his rib cage. Let's see if he go higher.
His pants are as high as he is.
She's really
It's symbolism. By the end, his pants are going to be up to his nose. This guy is creepy.
Oh, yeah. I like the 12-year-olds. Or the 30-year-olds playing the 12-year-olds.
Where do you put it? You got a hollow leg?
You got a hollow leg?
Yeah, it's her booze.
You, Mary.
Oh. Thought he was asking her if she had a fake leg that was hollow.
Oh, who knew marijuana was a date rape drug?
Oh.
So this still looks like something that happens for people who get too drunk? This is called violent drunk?
This is the worst frat party ever. Oh, man.
I don't know what the problem is. Back in the 1930s, that was consensual.
In the 30s, that was consent.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's a little bit ate up.
This is not right.
Again, this is what happens when violent drunk, not smoking too much weed. You just fall asleep when it's too...
Oh, wait. Here's the audience reaction to what he's seeing.
Is he watching this? What's going on here?
Wait, this is what he's supposedly seeing while he's high?
Yes.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's absolutely
I love his
insane.
drawn-on eyebrows. That's right, Saber! Well, at least it made him do the right thing. Could have been worse. He could have been hitting her for all that. That's it. I'm going to shoot him with the butt of my gun. Oh, no. This is not going to go well.
Oh, I should go back to bed.
Oh, Second Amendment right.
Oh!
Remember, this is the case for everybody who smokes weed. This is what happens.
That is the grossest mole I've ever seen on a person's back.
It's cancerous.
That might be fatal. What? What am I looking at?
Well, there's no blood, so she's okay.
You all right?
It went right through. No problem.
She's dead, Jim.
Dun 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 dun.
Hey, get him some water.
Yeah, that'll fix everything.
And a black man to pin this on.
Oh, the 30s.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, what, 2030s? What are you talking about? All right, so I'll just rub the gun with this thing here. Put it in his hand.
Put it in his hand.
Yeah.
He went crazy with the weed and shot himself, and then dunked himself in water. Let's pour it all over him.
Okay, let's make him look like he peed himself.
What is this doing? What does that mean?
Put his hand in it.
Yeah, make him pee himself, dude. That'd be funny. It's the second best gag we did tonight.
You peed yourself, and then in your shame, you shot her.
Because she laughed at you. Yep, still an ugly mole.
Harry.
John!
Murray.
Murray!
Murray!
Don't you recognize me? It's just me, your friend.
It's Clarence.
Mary.
Mary.
I want to live again.
What happened?
You happened, asshole.
I'm suddenly sober.
Did the angel get its wings?
There was just the right amount of water to sober him up.
Yeah, a few sprinkles.
Okay, wow. Okay, who's gonna let go of the jug first?
He's a real moron. That worked. Oh my god, that worked. I don't know what to do.
You know, I didn't plan past this point because I realized
I didn't think
that was not gonna work at all.
I thought no one was that stupid. We gotta come up with some plans quick.
You call the cops and see if they're dumber than he is. Ah, the denouement. Mr. Stewart got 3 deers to life. Then was commuted to death. Get the fuck out of my seat. Oh, okay.
Hey kid, scram.
Oh, no, or scram over to here. There we go.
No.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I didn't want you to sit with me.
What are you doing? Told you to leave.
I got some bad news. Your sister's dead.
Guy you did that day died. Died?
Oh, no.
I mean, you didn't. No.
Yeah, I didn't run him over. You did.
Not going to.
No, you're still a moron, right? My parents said I am. Okay, good. Yeah, you killed her.
This is the story of a guy going around framing everybody for crimes they never committed. You know that parking ticket I got? That was your fault. It was? Yes, and I need you to pay it. Harper marijuana stand opens.
Your Honor, I'd like
But did it change from an H to a J?
Call Dr. Alfred Carroll.
I think they were trying to make it sound more Mexican.
Oh.
It's called marijuana.
Okay.
This is the 30s, remember?
Dr. Carroll.
It's true.
Unlike nowadays, they really feared Mexicans in the United States.
Sometimes the world doesn't change.
For example,
Do you think he did it? Absolutely, I do. Wait, you're a defense witness. Stop it.
He had the gun in his hand when we woke him up, and he had water all over his face.
Had been considered an exceedingly good player. I saw him miss the ball by as much as 3 or 4 feet.
Oh,
There were a bunch of smudged fingerprints, probably from a cloth, and then his.
I love the fact that his evidence that this guy was high was that he missed a football.
Oh.
Hey,
He never misses. He's that good.
That means the entire team, that guys that got cut, were all high.
Well, then, although you didn't know to your own knowledge that the defendant was using marijuana, did you notice any changes that would lead you to believe, as an educator,
This is all speculation, Your Honor. Don't allow this to be put into the court.
Yes.
Oh.
I recall distinctly a few weeks ago.
Hearsay.
It was during a class of English literature.
I object.
There was a serious discussion of
I object, Your Honor.
Romeo
Your Honor,
and Juliet,
I object.
when he suddenly burst into an uncontrollable fit of hysterical.
And I object. So we all object.
So he laughed at Shakespeare. That's a proof he was high.
Look at the Ciccolini, an abject figure. I object.
A good scholar, a good athlete, and representative of the caliber of young men we are proud to graduate from our school.
White and Aryan, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Why
guy.
is he smoking with both hands?
He's not even smoking that. He's smoking his hands. They're on fire right now. Oh.
My hands are on fire.
Shut up, shut up!
Yeah, Murphy. Why don't you listen to him?
Sorry, guys.
His own fault, wasn't it?
Shut up! They've got us hidden out, haven't they? The cops can't find us.
Nah, they can't find us at all. Nah.
They can't find us. We're in the same house, same room, same everything. They can't find us.
Things got a lot quieter when you put this mosquito net up.
They've got marijuana madness.
I can't hear a thing they're saying. This mosquito net is doing a really good job fucking up the noise.
Come on, let's go have sex again. They can't see anything from this.
It's a good thing this is a one-way mosquito net.
I think they're crazy. You know they can hear us.
This mosquito net is a metaphor for the veil of lies.
Ooh, classy.
I don't think
Wow,
you'll get it.
his pants reach all the way above his vest.
Actually,
real wasted.
See you later.
Actually, I think I just put more thought into the set dressing than the actual set dressers actually just did.
I know you're feeling creeped out, but I'm out of here. See ya. You deal with it.
Good luck at the funeral today, hon.
Good luck.
Hello, Jack.
Oh, here we are.
We're back at the... What was this place again?
The weed factory.
Janitor's closet.
Still jittery, huh?
I don't know what the punk's gonna do.
Kill him.
Does any... Can you explain to me why your light cast a shadow?
I got a hunch that he's doing something. He's on the tee. He's liable to take a powder on us and blow his topper to the DA.
Yeah, and all that other stuff I say that don't make any sense.
Why? You're a janitor. Why do you bring your own desk into the closet?
I want to look important.
And then you sit there counting weeds all day.
Oh, okay, he says.
Whoa, no, I think he was just doing that douchebag thing where the guy has to put his finger through his hand, and, you know, makes a circle.
Of the jury
Gross.
have a duty to perform.
Oh, he said
A duty
duty.
to yourselves and to our community. Mary Lane is dead.
Is she?
The evidence
You haven't proven that beyond a shadow of a doubt.
not have failed to convince you of the guilt of the defendant.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I will
She had a strange growth on her back, and she died in bed peacefully.
He gave her cancer.
Oh no, I hate
We are not
consumption.
so much concerned about the motives behind the deed.
We don't
as
care.
to the deed itself.
Yes.
While the defendant has told you
I object, Your Honor.
he saw someone
I still
attacking
object.
Mary Lane,
Her name
People
was
in the
Mary
30s
Jane?
must have been hot all the time.
the defense has been unable to
Lord, I got the vapors.
to substantiate that
Like,
statement.
how much cotton are they all wearing right now? That's what I would like to know.
Well, all you do is judge by the pools of water under the floor underneath
Murph,
every one
that's
of them.
symbolism for the cotton mouth they get. Weird.
But the defense has been
Amazing.
able to prove that he was
There's a
insane.
lot more thought to
Which your
this.
father was saying when he visited the
This
apartment
film is more woke than we all think.
I think he just poked that guy in the eye.
He was saying
No!
when he went into a bedroom
Stop
with
hitting
another young woman. You've all heard what
Does anyone want to tell the prosecutor his fly is down?
Involved as he was
Wow,
in
he's not looking guilty at all.
Mary Lane was in the
If it weren't for those meddling kids. Oh.
Got away with it too.
He deliberately and willfully killed her.
It's hard to think and make a judge an actual decision with these like lamps all around just the jury.
Look at the audience. Ooh, what's going on in there?
Hey, is that the same audience that was in the classroom?
Yep.
They are riveted by this story. Actually, they're still in the classroom. The guy's still relaying this tale.
He is.
He ran out of imagination, so as he was describing...
And you all were in the jury.
You were all there!
Don't you remember? And you all committed the crime, too.
This is the worst episode of Matlock I've ever watched.
I know.
Until the jury's verdict is reached.
Now that was some fine camera footage.
They all walked out at the same time.
I suppose you all feel the same about this case.
Oh, 12 Angry Men?
Yeah, this is that was the long opening to 12 Angry Men. Here's Henry Fonda. Damn it, Henry Fonda, why do you go to every single one of these and say they're innocent?
Supposing he was insane.
There you go.
Never make me believe it nor anybody else.
Yeah.
We'll take a first vote.
Okay, everyone, let's all vote guilty so we can get out of here.
Damn it, Henry, why do you keep getting on these juries? You don't have to make fake names, just so the government can draw you again and again.
One for acquittal.
Ooh, one for acquittal. It is Henry Fonda, right there.
So are they all in the jury room smoking weed right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
We can't, no doubt about the fact that he murdered her.
Why is that there? Why is
It
that
wasn't the first time he was there.
pendulum or whatever there?
Oh
my god, I want to die now. That's how I feel after actually questioning. I feel like using
Make
that.
an example. Before boys like that contaminate all of our children. We can't have every murderer hiding.
You know what makes the symbolism work even more is to make it absolutely literal and grades. Nobody has any doubt as to what it means.
I don't get it.
Checkmate, Kurosawa.
He doesn't look too happy. He already knows the verdict, doesn't he? We find the defendant high as a kite. Oh, God. Well, that's
The only thing that
Marty.
would make this more perfect if they just started busting out laughing when they read his sentence.
That would be awesome.
Why did they show that
Have you
through the
reached a
window?
verdict?
No, Your Honor. Oh.
The defendant will rise.
Is that me? Okay.
What is your verdict? We find the defendant guilty.
And gullible is... Oh.
Of being a dumbass.
Grandpa and Grandma are not happy.
Well, in their defense, he looks about the age of actually being their son.
True. I was thinking more of the other one, because he's the one who actually committed the crime, by the way. He was behind the window with the gun. I like the guy chewing gum and not caring.
You guys like, well, that was fine. Sounds great.
So I get $5 for this?
Time to get my paycheck. Oh, phone ringing. What are they going to do now? Are they going to catch me?
Stop that racket! Stop it!
What's the matter with you? Give me the creeps.
Okay, here's some creeps. Oh. An early portrayal of Heath Ledger's Joker.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Bring me some reefers.
Yeah, reefers, bring them.
It's like they're candy.
They're going to hang him.
Yes, they are going to hang him.
Blanche, they're going to hang him.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Get a hold of yourself. Here you are.
You're starting to talk like you have Reefer Madness.
That's the name of the movie.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I want Jack. Jack. I want to see Jack.
Who's Jack?
Jack.
Give me more weed. The more I smoke, the more he comes to life.
It's like superpowers.
I've got to see Jack.
Is that code for Reefer?
Does anyone know what he's saying?
He wants to see Jack before he hangs.
He'll be here. Don't worry, he'll be here in a little while.
I've got to see him.
Did she just touch him and smoke come off his body?
Yeah, pretty much. He's had so much weed that his entire body just emits smoke from every pore.
I'm becoming one with the Reefer.
I am the Reefer. You know,
Come on, darling.
it's not the same with you anymore. You're not laughing maniacally like you used to. You just cry all the time.
Can't we just go back to the old days?
Yeah, that's it.
Can't we just shoot someone in the back?
And laugh. Alright, this will make him feel better.
Is he playing with one hand? Oh no, she's playing.
He's playing
so is
something
he.
else with
Yes.
that hand.
Wow, this guy's like a chain reefer smoker.
I thought he was going to double fist the Reefer here.
A chain reefer smoker, as the cool kids say.
Yep. Isn't that what they call it in these days? Oh, she blew it in his face. Gross.
She baby birded him some Reefer.
Baby burden.
This is like Hendrix for the 30s.
I don't get it.
He's high. That's all you need to know.
I've never seen
So
high
he's-
people.
Yeah, if
I've
he's
never
high,
seen
they
this
slow it
hyper.
down.
Yeah, I was like, I've never
Slower.
seen high people like get this hyper.
Because it doesn't happen. Because it's false.
Is he just gonna?
Hey man, did you
Are
realize
just
men
gonna
have
stop?
breasts too?
You're mistaking this for like cocaine. Faster, faster, play faster, faster.
No, he's having one of those real, realizations. He's like, hey, men have breasts too, man.
Does anyone wonder why men have nipples? Wait, really?
Well, he's dead, and now so are you, you crazy man.
I know what you want.
What?
You want to kill me.
No, I want you to have some more reefer.
You're crazy.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Take it easy, kid.
I don't want to
I just
kill you
wanna talk
much.
to you.
With this
I just want
gun.
to kill you a little. Just some mild murder.
Why is he beating the couch like that?
He's trying to get all the dust out.
Hurry, hurry! There's a terrible fight going on. Yes, yes. Apartment 32.
Wow, that was realistic. I'm all reefered out. I've had enough. Time to go home. Hello? Who's it? Reefer police.
Hey, Blue.
Shoot her! Okay, you're all under arrest for... We don't know.
We haven't actually looked at anything.
Come on. Ah, I understand there's some reefer in here. Let's see if I can get some.
Oh, how are you doing, Jack? Harry, are you ready to tell what you know?
Oh, give me on the once-over.
Now we will show you how to inappropriately interrogate him.
No, you don't need your lawyer here. Okay. Tell it on the mountain. And give us some stock footage to show you what's going on.
Reefer police!
The Keystone Cops.
Calling Dick Tracy! Calling Dick Tracy!
Oh, you missed.
I'm just gonna lightly tap this wall with my axe.
It's like balsa wood.
Just gonna lightly tap this wall with my axe.
Wow, these guys all look high. Oh no,
Uh-oh.
they arrested the janitor.
Oh, now they're arresting janitors too? Come on, guys.
You're under arrest for having bad lighting in your house. All the higher-ups.
Like his bathroom chamber?
Yep.
Oh.
If we can gain some measure of leniency for my client,
Leniency?
prepared to enter a plea of guilty.
Can I get some privacy in here,
There
guys?
shall be no leniency. She's high.
Some privacy?
I regret that this
Privacy.
is not prepared to bargain with justice.
I'll tell anyway. I was there.
No, don't.
I
Oh,
saw
you
it.
ruined your bargaining
I know who
chip,
killed
you
Mary,
moron.
And I'll tell you who
Is that
killed
Teddy
Mary.
Roosevelt in the background?
It wasn't Bill.
Yes.
When was this film made?
He shot Mary and then he put the
34 or 36?
We were all up the
Then
top
why
of
is
one
Teddy
afternoon,
Roosevelt in the
and Mary
background?
came in looking for her
They want him to, because those, give me a picture of Roosevelt, and they didn't realize they picked the wrong one.
I want a picture of President Roosevelt on that wall.
But it was Jack who had the gun.
Okay.
Well, you asked for it.
I've got one at home.
Sure, bring it in.
I saw it.
Oh, we're missing the exciting
I can see it
confession
now.
scene.
It was horrible.
Yeah, most of this movie was.
Before he knew it,
Yes?
Mary was dead.
Wait, is she just explaining the scene we've already seen? Couldn't she just said, I confess?
But you see, Judge, Bill didn't know he hadn't killed Mary. He was so doped up. They made him think he had.
Because he was stupid.
Ralph wanted to tell you, too.
She's an idiot.
But he was stupid,
Oh,
too.
they'd only let him. But this is the truth, Judge. I'm telling you the truth.
What? Okay.
After Jack saw the poor thing was dead, he put the gun in Bill's hand.
You
it
rat.
was Jack's fault.
You
And it was my fault, too.
Hearsay all around.
I got all of them to come up to the apartment.
Well, as you know, none of this is admissible, so everyone hangs.
This is much to blame. I am.
Do I understand you wish to plead guilty to
Oh my
a
God,
charge of
yes!
fostering moral delinquency of William Harper?
I'm having trouble understanding. Could you please?
I know you're histrionics and everything, but I didn't quite get what you're getting at.
Could you please say that again, slower?
I'm not sure if we should trust her. She's clearly high.
In fact, I don't think we should arrest her at all. Let her go.
In the interest of justice,
Can you say it a third time?
Now he is high because he needs everything done slowly. That's 15 weed. Here you go.
I'm sorry, I still can't understand what you're saying.
Now that you've
Write
typed it
down.
out, now that you've typed it out and written it, can you please read this to me? Because I can't.
Because I don't know. I'm illiterate.
Meanwhile, Teddy Roosevelt looks on disapprovingly of the whole thing. Well, Mr. Potter, you have my land now. You old coot.
you shall be brought into court on Thursday, the 17th. when
Nah.
sentence will be pronounced. Meanwhile, you will be held as a material witness in the case
In a
of the
material
people
world,
versus
because
Ralph.
I am just a material girl. Oh.
No!
Speaking of material, what's that dress made of? It's really nice. Oh, thank you. It's just a little bit of crinoline and some... Oh. Wow. Some woman from the 19th century has come along to take her away. And that's how I met your mother.
Man, that is a long face on that older woman. Holy mackerel.
Oh, flashbacks in case you didn't care. I mean, cared.
I was the
Flashbacks
slut that
for
started
those-
this all.
Flashbacks for those who didn't care.
Yeah, she's still dead. Jump out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's not.
Oh, she is. Yeah, go for it, girl. Woo!
Don't knock
Oh, 10. Ooh, 7 out of 10. Terrible execution.
Nice landing. Nice landing.
Rip.
Well, I guess that means her testimony is
In the
inadmissible?
hearings before this court today, to what I hope will be the final actions revolving about an unhappy and unfortunate case.
Oh, shut up.
One whose
We asked her 10 times. We still couldn't understand what. No, she's killed herself, so we're screwed.
Before it was too late.
And I'm going to hang you all, including your lawyers, for being so awful.
Versus William Harper to be set aside. But, young man, although this court is convinced that to declare you guilty would have been a gross miscarriage of justice,
We still think you should hang.
we cannot condone your acts. And we can express only the hope that your experiences may not alone keep you, but thousands of others from the vicious pitfalls of marijuana.
Is this like going to be part of the court case, you know?
Court during the next case, so that you will be obliged to witness what you yourself so narrowly escaped.
Oh my God, really? He went through the entire case. Why does he have to go through that now?
Can we do more flashbacks?
Like, I think right now he just avoided being hung. Do you think sitting through that court case is going to make him not, like, grin like an idiot through the whole thing, going, I'm not going to die? Oh no, I'm crazy. Got any weed?
It's Igor.
Your Honor,
Renfew.
in this case, the state waives trial of the defendant, Ralph Wiley.
Whoa.
It is recommended, Your Honor,
Somebody was
that
getting
the defendant be placed in an
cinematic.
institution for the criminally insane for the rest of his natural life.
Yes. Spending the rest of your life in a madhouse ought to teach you a lesson, young man.
This request.
Since counsel for the defense, as well as
It's never going to come down from this high.
to agree on that,
That's one hell of a
I see
high.
no reason why the request should not be granted.
All right. And that's the end of my story. I hope you enjoyed it.
It is not too
Oh my God, that was just him telling the story.
I knew it.
Other tragedies like
Is there anyone left? Hello. Why did everyone walk away?
Now do you see how the story had a beginning and a middle and an end? I told perfectly. Perfectly. It's so high right now.
The next tragedy may be that of your daughter.
Or yours.
I told you every single detail.
Or yours. Or yours.
There's nobody in
You
the
told
room.
Or yours.
There's still nobody in the room. What do you want me to tell
What is
them?
this?
Tell your children.
What is this
how
invasion
cool-
of the body snatchers? What's going on here?
Weed could be cool if you smoke it, right?
It should have a question mark on it.
The end? That's up to you.
There we go. Oh, well, that's enough of that. Okay, guys, I gotta call it.
All right, Kate. That was fun.
That was fun. So we'll do
That
that
was
again.
fun.
Hello and welcome back to music.
Hi.
Yeah, let's not watch that.
Hello
Okay.
and welcome back to
Yeah, I'm
music
turning it off.
movies. There is a surprising number of subjects from musicals, and
Alrighty.
it keeps branching